At its weekly press conference, Parti Keadilan Rakyat's Vice President Sivaratha Rasaya said the war against bloggers declared by the government is politically motivated and was an attempt to silence critics in face of the impending general elections.
Kami menganggap ugutan ini dari Menteri Datuk Muhammad Azri, juga Timbalan Perdana Menteri dan sebagainya untuk menggunakan ISA, Akta Hasutan dan juga Penal Code terhadap bloggers ini adalah berniat politik, that is politically motivated, berniat politik dengan tujuan untuk menghalang kritikan atau dissent, pendapat berlainan terhadap UMNO dan Barisan Nasional sebelum pilihan raya umum yang nampaknya terdekat.
Referring to the recent police report against Raja Petra Kamaluddin of online news site Malaysia Today by UMNO Information Chief Muhammad Taib, Sivaratha said the report failed to identify the offending article or comment.
Kami perhatikan bahawa setakat sekarang dia gagal mengenal pasti manakah rencana atau artikel yang katakan ditulis oleh Raja Petra. Jadi kami lihat tuduhan ini dibuat dengan apa ni? Saya gunakan istilah loud talk, ada cakap yang kuat, tapi bila kita tanya manakah rencana ini, kami masih belum perhatikan.
He said that harassment such as this puts Malaysia in a bad light internationally, especially when the country has given a guarantee that the internet will not be censored.
Keadilan menganggap ugutan macam ini tidak bertanggungjawab, it's irresponsible. Sebab ini ini telah dan akan terus mencemarkan imej negara kita di arena antarabangsa. Sebab ruang internet ini adalah satu ruang istimewa dan pemerintahan negara ini telah memberi macam jaminan dulu bahawa ruang ini tidak akan disekat. Freedom of the internet will not be compromised. Inilah jaminan yang dikatakan yang diberikan dulu. Tapi kami melihat sekarang ugutan ini akan mencemar imej negara kita.
Having said that, Sivaratha went on to say that although there is no absolute freedom, certain guidelines can be observed.
Keadilan is not saying that there must be absolute freedom of expression. Yeah, nobody can say there's absolute freedom. That we all accept. So we don't want people to misunderstand our position, whether in the internet or outside the internet. Absolute freedom does not exist. But it's still very important to make sure that freedom of expression must function. Therefore, you can have what we call reasonable limits to freedom of expression. What limit can we put? Where, for example, there is what we call incitement to racial or religious hatred, or incitement to racial or religious violence, clear words, where you incite people to hatred or violence, that is where you draw the line. Tapi selain daripada itu, keadilan menganggap perbahasan yang kadang-kadang ada kata-kata like in English we'll say mocking words, or even rude language sometimes. This you have to tolerate. Inilah perbahasan biasa dalam ruang umum. This is normal public discourse. So, if you are upset about that kind of language, what you do, you reply to it, you debate it, you can even mock it, you can ridicule it by way of reply. Tapi you cannot we cannot use threats of arrest and detention. That is what Keadilan objects to, Rocky Gu and Jeff Uy. But we also want to make it clear, we do not support the use of such civil suits to control or limit public discussion on issues of public interest. We don't accept that, because that is an abuse of the libel suit as well. Yeah. If somebody makes a personally motivated, malicious remarks about some individual, that are false, then that person should sue as a libel suit. That we have no problem. But if you start using libel suits to control a discussion of public interest, about matters of public interest, even when you are talking negatively about somebody, then that is an abuse of a libel suit. Okay? And Keadilan says you deal with these things by way of a right of reply, not by libel suits, not by arrest and detention. Finally, Keadilan wants to say here that the laws that were brought up by Dato' Nazri, such as the Penal Code provisions, the Sedition Act, the Printing Presses and Publications Act, we consider these laws as violating freedom of expression. Keadilan is committed to repeal these laws. And if we are mandated to run this government, that is our first act within 100 days of us running the government. We will repeal these laws. And not only will we repeal these laws, we will bring in a freedom of information legislation to ensure that citizens are able to access information about the way the government is run. Keadilan is committed to that, to an open and transparent government. Yeah? Okay.
Okey, terima kasih kepada saudara Siwarasa. Sebelum kita buka kepada soal sesi jawab, kita akan tunjukkan ini sebagai sokongan Parti Keadilan Rakyat untuk penyokong kempen tanda tangan postcard yang dilancarkan oleh Tung Chau Sung bersama dengan pertubuhan-pertubuhan lain. Ya, jadi postcard ini sudah dilancarkan pada 8 Julai di College New Era Kajang. Jadi sekarang ini Keadilan kita sudah mengedarkan sekurang-kurangnya 5,000 keping di beberapa negeri, dan dijangka kita akan perbanyakkan lagi postcard ini untuk diedarkan ke
And see everybody.